Hello, Wildcats. It's Miss Jimenez again. Um, I'm getting ready to post my next assignment for next week, and I thought I would share how to transfer a PDF. I know that a lot of you guys would use Kami or .cob, but here's another way of doing it. Some say it might be longer, so if you're already used to using .hub and having your students use .hub or whatever editing, any PDF editing app that you already may use. This is just something to keep in mind. So, what I've been doing with my students, I've been giving them hyperdocs in slideshows, and the good thing about that is that you can have them edit each. Like you assign them for each student, and now this becomes their own editable slideshow that they will turn in. But what I wanted to show you guys was how to take a PDF that you have, let's say a worksheet, and turn it into something that the students could edit without having to do like a third party app. So basically, here you see a standard worksheet. Um, this is a common uh, video series that we watch in biology. And so when my students get this, they're going to have to watch the video. Okay. And then I said, okay, next slide. You have to click each text box. So now they have to tell me whether or not these statements apply to a prokaryote or a eukaryote cell. So what they would do is click on it. And then I've done this. And they would have to um, just click on each text box and give me their answer. Okay, so I thought I would share how to do this. And again, it's just a different way of doing it. So basically, oh, and another thing, which I will leave for you guys on the Royal Palm Beach High School, not Facebook, Google Classroom. Sorry, it's really late. Google Classroom page. I will leave a news graphic organizer slideshow so you can already have it and share it with your students. So again, part of my hyperdoc is for them to read this article from Newsella, right? So they go to the article, and so this is why I kind of like the hyperdocs, because everything is all in one place rather than spread out throughout the whole. With different assignments, I like it all to be in one place. You may like it a different way, but either way. So now that I want them to go and answer the news graphic organizer. So here you go. They would type in the name of the article. Okay, they would tell me it's noteworthy. What's the evidence that is being presented? What does this have to do with me? And what is the science connection? And of course, a little summary of the article. Now, my students are already used to doing these, so I wouldn't, at this time of the year, there's really not much explanation. They would just go ahead and type in after reading the article. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do this. As you can see, this is not your standard. This is a custom setting for the slideshow, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well. All right, so if you wanted to create a PDF document to be editable using Google Slides, what you would do is you would go to background, choose image, and you would have to have a screenshot of whatever PDF you wanted. Now, on the Google Chromebook, the PDF, the way you take, now you wouldn't just want a regular old screenshot because then you're going to have, you want to take a snapshot. And the difference is that the snapshot allows you to highlight exactly what part of the page you want. Okay, so it's different than a screenshot. The screenshot takes a picture of the entire screen, windows and all, where you want a snapshot. And the way you do that on the Chromebook is you press Shift Control at the same time, followed by, I mean, not followed by 3 buttons at the same time: Shift, Control, and the little rectangle box with two vertical lines at the same time. So Shift, Control, and the little square box with the two vertical lines at the same time, and that allows you to take a picture of exactly what you want to have. So here I have my snapshot of the news graphic organizer. Okay, and that's it. You just press done. So now, as you can see, it is not an image. I did not insert an image. I press background, choose image. So that makes whatever I just added as a background. Okay, now simply you want to erase these, right? Or you can, I guess, adjust them later. But so now you have your worksheet. Now the students can't drag it. It's there. It's fixed to the background. So now all you simply do is add a text box to each thing that you want them to answer. Now you could do this with any worksheet. Now, one thing I did notice, sometimes when you're taking a picture of it, if the font's too small, you might lose some of the quality. Okay, but worksheets like these that the kids, not a lot of writing, the kids can read it just fine. Okay, so now in order to get it to look like a worksheet, because normally your standard sheet looks like this, right? Or your standard slideshow looks like this. This is what we're normally seeing. So what all you would do to make this look, okay, like what I had before, is go to File, you go to Page Setup, and of course, all we know that our standard page is 8.5 by 11. So you go to Custom, 8.5 by 11, and now you have your worksheet. Okay, so you could do this. And I know a lot of us have a lot of PDFs that are not editable. And of course, you can always edit them using the, or teach your students how to edit. But for a lot of us that haven't had the Chromebooks beforehand, a lot of, the students don't have that experience. So this is something that is fairly easy and student friendly. Okay, maybe a little bit more work for us, but honestly, I find that it does make things a little bit easier. That's all. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. So I will be posting this news graphic organizer because I think it would be something that everyone can use, especially if you're using Newsella. All right, signing off, guys. Bye.